2,000 years. 2,000 years it took. Sorry, forgive me. These L's we must take. 2,000 years it took. Late. Whatever do you mean? I've never been late a day in my life. As a matter of fact, when you say something like that, it actually reminds me about a time that I was late. You see, it all started the day I was born. I wasn't on time. There you go. What's going on, my boys? Welcome. He said, what we opening today, my boy? Oh, we are opening some lies. So in case you haven't done this before or haven't seen this before, there is a thing at Walmart, okay? So there's a thing at Walmart called the Power Cube, okay? This shit's called the Power Cube, okay? You might ask, Dan, what's in the Power Cube? Okay, what's in this Power Cube is apparently Ghost Ogre, Solemn Strike, Pot of Desires, and anything else you want. A gold nugget, a Maserati, your girlfriend, your dad. He's never coming back, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cut the music. He's never coming back. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go and move on. Maybe even your dad is in this Power Cube, my boy. Maybe even your dad. But you have to believe, my boy. You have to believe. So look, this Power Cube is pretty dank because it's got tons of stuff in here, my boy. He's like, my dad, no! Your dad's dead? I'm sorry, my boy. My dad's dead too. Unfortunately. That sucks. It sucks. I'm literally still grieving over that. I grieve with comedy, unfortunately. That's not the best grieving method, believe me. Cause when you need to laugh and you're already feeling bad, guess what? It's like it takes you kind of to depressing levels, but you know, is what it is, my boy. Different strokes for different folks. One v one you in Club Penguin, my boy. Sorry, I got banned. He said it's only been here 20 years. What are you talking about? This cube is pretty dank. I mean, first off, I'm gonna tell you guys on this cube how whack it is, my boy. Oh yeah, I'm rocking this whack ass Rockaware. This is an old Rockaware jacket. This is like so old. It's like old to the point where, like, you know how like clothing gets those like bacon, like they call it bacon curls or whatever because it's been washed so many times. I got bacon curls on this and everything, my boy. This is pretty dank. I think the funny thing about this box is that while we're opening this, there's literally no telling what we're gonna see when we open this thing, because apparently this box is made from that same company, MJ Holdings company, that made me hold that L, my boy. Said Rip Dan, he got banned from Club Penguin. Yes, I did, my boy. Well, actually, no, I didn't get banned. I banned myself because I don't fucks with that. Actually, the most I fucked with Club Penguin was watching my boy Quackity HD. No, Quackity HD because it's Brad HD. Quackity HQ. I watched Quackity HQ raid Club Penguin. Pretty funny. So first off, oh, I forgot to tell you guys what comes in this before I reveal this contents. Okay, so every box, every cube includes 5 rare cards. 5 rare cards. 5 of them. 5 battle packs. 1 figurine. It says 1 figure hanger. And 75 comments. This was 15 L's. I think it was 15 L's. You said you watch Crackety, my boy? Yeah, I watch Crackety, my boy. Do you think I'm out here like playing around like I don't got a real meme card, my boy? It's in here somewhere. I left it in my other Rockaway. But listen, your boy knows his memes. And I ain't talking, hello, internet. I'm not talking knowing my memes like that, my boy. I know my memes, my boy. I know my spicy memes. All right, let's crack it open. Let's see what we got. First off, I'm going to talk about this Exodia. I'm going to talk about... Why is Exodia so fucking happy, my boy? Look at this. Why is Exodia so goddamn happy? Hold on a second. You need to see this. Look at this man's face. You need to see this. Hold on. I have to. You must see this. This man's way too fucking happy. I gotta get the focus on this thing. Oh no. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on a second. I seen the big YouTubers do this. Hold on a second. The big YouTubers do this. Let me see. Come on, big YouTubers. Big YouTubers, show me the way. How the hell do they do it? Come on, man. You got to see the face on this thing. It's ridiculous. Come on. How do they do it? How do they fucking do it? Come on. Focus on this man. It's Exodia. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Look at his fucking face. Look at that shit-eating grin on Exodia. He's like, GG, motherfucker. Look at that shit-eating grin. Look at that shit-eating grin on Exodia. Look at that shit. He's like, got your ass. Like, did you think that you was gonna get me with 3 in the back row and 7 in hand? Exodia, motherfucker. Like, look at his face. All right, I take it back. This isn't a ripoff. This was worth $15 all by itself. This ghetto Exodia. I'm gonna take the ghetto Exodia, my boy. I'm gonna put him right here. Thank you, ghetto Exodia. You've changed my life for the better. You said, no pathetic card can stand up to this Exodia. All right, what else we got? Oh, wait, hold on a second, my boy. Now, first off, I want to point out that this thing said you get 5 rare cards. What's on top? A rare fucking card. All right, rare card number 1. Rare card number 2. Rare card number 3. Wait a minute. Hold on. This card isn't even in mint condition. Look at this. It's damaged. Can you see the dent? Can you see the ultimate value that's destroyed? Where's that? I know you can see that dent if I turn it right. Come on. Where's the, oh, there it is. Can you see the dent? It's right here. That's the dent. It's right there. It's not even mint condition. I take it back. Exodia, you owe me $15 fucking dollars, mate. That's insane. That's only 3 rares, though. Where's the rest of the rares? This? Oh. Oh, they played me. There was a rare on the top and a rare on the bottom. Look at this crap. Oh my God. Camera. Show them these Garbo cards, though. Oh, stop looking at Exodia. Look at these. Camera. Oh, there we go. This is bananas. I can't believe that they played me like that. They straight played me. They played me. It's not even in mint condition, my boy. It's just ale. Exodia brings no luck. Not with this shit-eating grin. Exodia. Obliterate the stream now. Oh, shit. He's dead. And apparently, what is this? It says it's... Oh, crap. Wow. It comes with 75 commons, one of which had glue on it. Thanks. I bet you this little insert costs more money than the contents of this entire box. I bet you. The camera gets blurry because right now it's focused on the table. But I want it to just autofocus, but it won't autofocus. So I gotta manually focus it when I pull the cards up like this. But if I put them like this, there you go. Now you can see these beautiful dank commons. Like, let's see if they're even in a, oh hey, ooh, it's kind of dark though. FA Pit Stop, Muscle Medic. Let's see. Get a little closer. These cards are all ass. I mean, it's all ass. And they're from all different types of sets. Insect Barrier. This is a PSV. This is a PSV. I think Pharaonic Guardian or Feral Servant. This is a Feral Servant Insect Barrier. What is it doing in this? Just L's. FA kinda new. But they got Feral Servant Insect Barrier here, my boy. Amazoness Empress. That's pretty sweet. Amazoness Pet Liger. They got a Liger in Yu-Gi-Oh? Wow. It's a lion and a tiger combined. I had no idea. Actually, I can make that a little bigger and watch it over here. Oops. Clicked on the wrong thing. My bad. Clicked on the wrong thing.
Arnold! Arnold!
Bam. Here you go. Right spot. L. FA's are, yeah, FA I guess is pretty new. This is much better. Okay, doubles. Now come on now. That's lazy. Doubles on commons. Oh! Well, dangerous. Alright, well, at least we got a dangerous. At least we got dangerous. World Chalice. Twilight Dragons. Pendulum Trumpeter. Chosen by the World Chalice. Twilight Sworn. Twilight Sworn? Once per turn, you can banish a Light Sworn monster from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one face-up monster on the field. It loses attack and defense equal to the banished monster's level by 300. Damn. This card is Light Sworn monster's effect is activated. Send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Damn. Twilight Sworn monsters. Brad, when are we gonna get Twilight Sworn and Duel Links? Abyss Actor, trendy understudy. More Predator Plant Junk. Wicked Acolyte. I have no idea what they're trying to say with that. Infernity Beast. Smile Universe. Skull Knight, first edition from Metal. Wow, a first edition Metal Raider Skull Knight. Now I'm not gonna lie, this was my favorite card of all time for a long time, my boy. So this is the worst deck I have ever seen. This is my deck list, my boy. I'm playing this in my regionals. I mean, not my regionals. I'm playing this in my locals. Playing Skull Knight .deck. I'm gonna show you how I exceed summon into the link summon with this monster. Skull Knight .deck, my boy. Then I flip reverse trap on them. They can't do anything. Then I pray for their souls with the Lady of Fate. Then I drop them killer needles on their soul. But then after that, my boy, I give those humans the D. D-Human. Twilight Claw. Oh, look at all these Duel Links cards. So, never mind. Fairy Tale Beast. Never mind. That auto duel deck was fire, my boy. I wasn't able to watch it, but I was listening. Ooh, Cybernova Dragon. That's pretty sweet. Overload Fusion. Pendulum Dragons? Okay, they didn't even try. They didn't even try. They just literally picked this up. They just picked the starter deck up. Okay, you're not even trying now. You're not even trying now. You just picked up a damn starter deck. You just picked up some cards off the starter deck. You bastards. You animals. Crass Clown. First edition. Metal Raiders. Damn. First edition Metal Raider Class Clown. I mean, Class Clown. Crass Clown. That crass. I'm trying to get in that crass, girl. I'm trying to get in that crass clown. So why is a 21 beater so good? Because 2100 attack points is really, really strong. I think you're talking about Cyber Dragon, right? Well, the inherent special summon is why it's really good. The 21 attack isn't all that great. But the inherent special summon is really good because it can be tributed, it can be synchroed, linked, any other thing you can do to a monster that you put on the board that's normal. Oh, Ghost Street Scare. Only got one of those in Duel Links. Gamble. Appropriate that Gamble is the last card in these commons, seeing that this is ass. What a haul. What a haul. Don't forget, we got these packs. There's glue all over them, so you know they're good. They're highly valued because it's glue all over the pack. You know it's awesome. At Gamble OP, so 50% of my duels in Legend 2 are against Sylvans. But then you need to bring out some fire for those plants, my boy. Let's see. So now this is where my luck comes in. And we got to open up some packs. So I don't know what's really in these packs. These are Battle Pack Monster League 3s, all of them? Yes. So Battle Pack Monster League 3. That's what this is. So let's crack into it. Somebody said I crack into it like a ramen noodle pack. That's because I got experience, my boy. What y'all know about opening up that better made bag of chips and licking the delicious crumbs on the inside? Only real duelists know about that hustle. What y'all know about selling a Don Zalug so you can get the 2-for-1 big and tasty special at McDonald's? What you know about that? That's a real struggle. Anybody know about the real struggle in the chat? Flipping Yugis for cheeseburgers? Come on. Tell me, come on. Who knows about the struggle, my boy? He said, sorry to troll you, but all of those are trash. They are trash. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I made the thumbnail the way I made it, because I figured they was all gonna be ass. But these, I always have fun opening these, and I had so much fun opening the last one live. I thought this would be even better. Magical Undertaker. Look at this dude. Magical Undertaker. Oh, Golden Flying Fish. Oh, is this card trash? Hey guys, is Golden Flying Fish a good card? In Duel Links, maybe. Tackle Crusher is the Duel Links pack. Basically, everything's from Duel Links. So, Brad, you gotta tell me, my boy, are these cards in the files, my boy? Is these cards in the files? My boy Jamie, he knows the struggle. Thinking emoji knows the struggle, my boy. I understand. Sometimes you gotta get in there. You're like, hey, I gotta get this double cheese, but all I got is this Donzaloo. Gotta make it work. Butterfly Dagger Elma in links, please. If you do that, you gotta add Royal Magical Library for the tilt. You have to. You can't have one without the other. Tilt me, you mother. All right, here we go. 7 completed. All right. Psy Station. Okay, what's this? Machine King prototype. Ass. All ass. Black ass. That's what this is. Thanks. Thanks for the L. Hey, I appreciate you liking the stream, my boy. We're getting some pretty bad cards, but at least it was fun. At least, and also don't forget, afterwards, after the stream, there's plenty of glue left over if you want to get sticky for some reason. Fucking glue. Why the glue? This box had so little room in it after I opened it up that the cards weren't moving. Why the glue? Why glue? That destroys the value. Don't do that. Fucking glue. Fucking glue. Oh my god. Like, why is it glue? Like, why is there glue everywhere? It's ridiculous. Fucking glue. Pyramid of Wonders. Oh, well. Prismatic golden flying fish? Why? That's what it would look like on Duel Links. And this was our rare magical exemplar. Actually, my last regional, was that regional? Yeah, the last one where I told you I got that token, that Goers token from. I was playing a magical exemplar secret forest deck at the time. Little fun fact, I guess. I just thought about like, get that cancer fish out of here. No, my boy, I have a lethal playset. I've got a prismatic and I've got a normal rare. All I need now is my skill. Fucking Mystic Depths, I guess. But you can't pull Mystic Depths out of a pack. Or can you? I mean, you can pull anything out of a pack with fucking glue in there. It's glue sticking. Like the pack. Look, you see that? You saw it sticking to this. Like, it's just, why? This glue, just glue. The glue is the thing that kills me. Like, I don't know. It's like the glue is like the one thing that you just really didn't have to do. Like, it's just like, come on, did you really have to put the glue on that, man? By the way, talking about live stream stuff, I am probably, likely, okay, I was gonna do an update video and talk all about this, but I figured, why do an update video? I'll do that later. But I'm probably gonna stream on Twitch tonight. But when I stream on Twitch tonight, I'm gonna be playing God of War 3 Remastered to prepare myself for God of War PS4. Because I have not, now hold on a second. Let me just, I'm hiding my gamer card. I'm hiding it from you real quick so you don't take it, okay? I'm hiding it. I've never played God of War. I'm sorry. I've never played any of them. I've never played one. I was too poor when it first came out, and then after it had been so much time, I figured I'll never get into it because it's way too late. But now, since it's a PS4 game, why not? So that's what's up. So what would you rate a mass change deck? Tier 1, 0, 2? I don't know, my boy, but I'll put it like this. Any deck that can kill you on the second fucking turn, to me, is a tier 1 deck. And I'm not talking about, oops, I accidentally killed you. I mean, hey, I planned to kill you on turn fucking 2, man, and you're dead now. So, definitely a high tier deck. Definitely, my boy. I will definitely stream some Go Pro, but I gotta get practice in on that first. I'm not gonna stream that until I like know what I'm doing, because if you think people talk shit playing Duel Links, even though it is the same people, I don't know why people act like the Duel Links people and the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG people are different people. Don't you see me doing this? Anyway, if you see me make a play mistake in Duel Links, I can at least make a play mistake in Duel Links or make a risky move in Duel Links and back up my reasoning. I can't do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now because I just don't know the cards and I don't know the matchups. And I'm not trying to learn the game on stream while people yell at me, "You idiot! You were supposed to activate this! This is why Duel Links players are not skillful at Yu-Gi-Oh!" And I'll be like, So I'd rather, as they say, come correct. So I'm gonna come correct. I'm gonna learn the game again before I come back onto the internet. Cause at least, cause unlike with the Hazy Beast, I'll tell you, Hazy's the best deck in the format. No, fuck you, Dan. Fuck me. I'll go to KLG and get DLV Max 20 right now with my Hazy Beast. I'll do that. But I can't do that in TCG. I can't do that. They'll be like, Dan, don't play True Dracos. They're ass. I'm like, no, I drew 3 masterpieces, my boy. True Dracos is not ass. I pulled 3 masterpieces, my boy. You can't tell me that. Then I can't back it up because I can't prove it because I don't got the skill, my boy. You gotta have the skill to pay the bills. And if I don't bring skill to the table, then no bills will be paid because nobody will watch. See what I'm saying? You got to make sure you bring the skills to pay the bills. But before I do that, I must train. And I feel like I need to train in the physical card game before I start training the digital card game. Because the physical card game, in my personal opinion, gives you better instincts or better intuition because you don't get any auto prompts. You got to remember what your card does, and you got to remember how it works in certain situations. And that's where the TCG and any type of digital trading card game will differ. It doesn't matter if it's Yugo Pro or Duel Links. If you get a prompt to say yes or no, you are kind of handicapping yourself because you're going to get comfortable to that. So if you want to stay competitive, you got to... Never with these cards. These cards stink of evil. Oh. Ah. Sweet, sweet masterpiece. Sweet baby masterpiece. Ooh. Sweet baby masterpiece. Ooh. Smells like justice. Okay, let me put it back here. Let me put him right there. Oh, thank you, my boy. He says, show me what you pulled. I will show you what I pulled, my boy. Let me put it like this. I pulled so bad. I don't even know where the rares are. That's how bad I pulled. I don't even know where the rares are right now. That's how bad I pulled. Kawaki Marubito. Mizuki. Actually, we should get Mizuki in Duel Links. That'd be pretty nuts. We got Mizuki in Duel Links. I've been pulling pretty ass. Pretty ass. It's just not good at all. It's not good. What's my Twitch channel? My Twitch channel is, I believe it's just YTDan on Twitch. But I think it's a link in the description as well. Let me double check. It's still in there, right? Yes, twitch.tv/YTDan. Oh, the Twitch isn't in my description anymore? Maybe I did take it out. Yeah, it's twitch.tv/YTDan. Yeah. Oh, these cards we already picked up. This is the final glued pack that smells like shame. Like, you know what it's funny? These cards, remember I told you the other day, I told you yesterday that when you open up packs and the new cards smell like, you know, like a new car, you know, that's the only thing that really compares. Well, these cards smell like bad decisions. And what's that smell like? Ass, of course. Like, what do you think it smelled like, my boy? What does YT stand for, my boy? It kind of stands for whatever you want it to be. It could be YouTube Dan, Yugi-tuber Dan, ya boy Dan. I don't know. YT Dan, just like at first I just used to call it Dan, but I put YT on it originally because I was on YouTube. But before that, I was Amiibo Dan. I just didn't want to be called Amiibo Dan anymore, and I didn't want the Amiibo traffic anymore. That's why I changed it to Dan and then YT Dan. Sunlight Unicorn, Nani. Let me open that back up. So can you show us Justice? Justice? What is Justice? I don't know. Oh, he blazed me. He said YT stands for you're trash. Dang, you got me, man. You got me. You got me with your highbrow insults. Hold on a second. Let me lift this up so I can comprehend your insult. Fuck, man. You're trash, Dan. That's some clever shit. Fuck. I wish I was that clever. Damn. I'm gonna try harder to get as clever as you, my boy. Hold on a second. Now let me show you what I got. I'm gonna go through first. So first off, let me read off to you what we get here. What you get in this box is 5 rare cards, 5 battle packs, 1 figure hanger, and 75 common cards. Now, the 75 common cards was this. But the treasures of these cards, here you go. You got Crass Clown, Metal Raiders First Edition, pretty good condition. Skull Knight, Metal Raiders First Edition, pretty good condition. So those are the only two valuable cards. Those are the only two valuable cards. Everything else in there is just common junk. And then here are my prismatics that are only prismatic if I can take it and hold it to a certain light. Here we go. Prismatic. The powerless cube. It is. It's pretty dank, my boy. So look, Sunlight Unicorn, Kawakimaru Beetle, Golden Flying L, First Edition, I might add. Magical Undertaker, taking my money right away. And then Psy Station. Okay? But they also say that you could have gotten this. They said that I could have gotten one of the 3 Egyptian God cards. Look at this. It says 5 rare cards inside. Why not get a Solemn Strike, Ra Obelisk and Slifer with a Ghost Ogre? Why not? Who doesn't want a Ghost Ogre, Solemn Strike, and Pot of Desires? Who doesn't want that for $15? Who doesn't want that? And don't forget, my boy, I got a ton of glue. Then on top of that, I got this shit-eating Grand Exodia. Look at this guy. He's ready to tilt your whole family. Look at this man smile. Exodia. No, it's like this. Excuse me, are you Exodia, the forbidden one? Yes. Nani? You got catfished by Exodia, my boy. I'm sorry. They aren't even, wait, my boy. First off, I got a lot of gripes with that. First off, they're not playable cards. Second, even if they were playable cards, these aren't the playable cards. This is garbage. This is garbage. They just straight up took these things off the internet, downloaded it, pasted. That's it. They didn't even really do a great Photoshop job. They just kind of copy paste some stuff, threw on some graphics, and they promised you a summon skull, but instead, I got shit-eating Exodia. 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 I don't know. Fucking Kaiba got tilted by this. He was like, yeah, I got 3 blue eyes, but can your blue eyes do this? Pretty bad. And then here's the rares. Top it off. Bad. Well, Mizuki's pretty good, I believe. Yeah, Mizuki's pretty good. Magical Exemplar is pretty good, but not for pulling packs. And then we got this Golden Flying L again. Machine King prototype. So that's it. That was it for the mystery powerful. Well, no, that was it for the Power Cube. Yeah, Konami shouldn't let. I don't think Konami should let them do that. But the funny thing about it is when you read this disclaimer, like I'll read you this disclaimer, and you're gonna laugh your ass off. Like the legalese on this disclaimer is ridiculous. Okay, it says the collectible products in this package. Oh, let me turn it like this a little bit so you can see. Actually, I'm gonna turn it like this so you can see it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it like this. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it like this as I read it. Okay. The collectible products in this package have been purchased directly from the manufacturer or purchased from the secondary market. That explains the damage. It's ridiculous. Repackaging for retail sales by MJ Holding Company. MJ Holding Company, LLC, is not affiliated with the individual manufacturer or trading card companies contained within this product. So basically, this is a generic disclaimer that they attach to every gotcha box that they send out. All of them. It's the same principle. They put the same disclaimer on all of them. Pokemon, Magic, all of them. They're basically just telling you, my boy, you're gonna hold this L. MJ Holding Company. Oh, it is Michael Jackson Holding Company. It could be Michael Jackson. You never know. It says, let me see, where did I leave off? In the secondary market, MJ Holding Company. Yeah, MJ Holding Company, LLC, is not affiliated with the individual manufacturers or trading card companies contained within this product. And but I kind of want to point this out. It says MJ Holding Company LLC is not affiliated with the individual manufacturers or trading card companies contained within this product. Now, I would like to point out, now I'm no lawyer, I am just a sweet chocolate duelist here, but it would seem to me that this statement is not wholly accurate. It straight up says that it's not affiliated with companies, trading card companies and manufacturers located in this box. How did Konami get in the fucking box? That statement's not even fucking true. What did that even mean? It didn't even say companies represented. It said companies in the box. I don't see any companies. I mean, did you guarantee me any companies? Is this a fucking company? Is it? Oh, that's why you're smiling, because you're rich. Oh, it's Ronald. It's fucking Ronald. Now, I'm just a sweet chocolate gentleman, but and apparently, if you're under the age of 6, you are ineligible for this scam. Let's continue reading. All related trademarks, logos, and trademarks of their representative owners. See, now this is a better line. See, all related trademarks and logos are trademarks of their related owners. Separate sentence. Now, because it's Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm breaking this down like a monster effect. There is a period right there. So clearly they know that they're representing companies, but that last line was disingenuous. Slimy bastards. You said, you too young for this, my boy. I'm sorry. I got to get you in here, my boy. Oh, no, that was it. That's it. That's their disclaimer. That's their disclaimer. Mystery power box. Look at this. Get tilted at your own design. I wish I had the other box, because the other box says that you're not guaranteed anything in the box. Hold on to product stuff. Oh, here's another one. Here it is. Products, styles, and colors may vary. Packs, cards, and figures randomly inserted. Products shown on box may not be contained within. So that means that there could be a rock in here, and they could have the fucking case covered in this. And if I bought it for $15, that's my L to hold. It literally says, if it's not in here, oh well. I wish I could do that. Fuck. That'd be great. Be like, hey guys, could you go ahead and subscribe to my channel? And when you subscribe to my channel and you click on a video, the video may not be uploaded, and you may have to wait. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and donate, cause that video is a coming. I wish I could get away with shit like that. That's insane. Now that's gonna stay here forever. They sent the Konami ninjas after me in my camera, my boy. They sent them Konami ninjas. Zoop. They sent them Konami ninjas, my boy. Everybody loves them good Konanis. It's insane. I'm gonna read some of these chats, my boy. Then I'm about to get out of here. I'm gonna read what y'all was talking about. He said, masterful. Pedro, actually, MJ Holding Company may be the strongest duelist of all, because they did break it down like a Yu-Gi style combo to make sure you hold this L. So technically, yeah, MJ Holding, they know what they're doing, my boy. They're paid to tilt, my boy. So you buy mystery box, it's a guarantee. It's an L. Yes, it is an L guaranteed, my boy. This is an L. But you got to remember, my boy, they've rebranded. It is no longer a mystery power box. Now, it's the Shonen Jump Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game not associated with Power Cube, of which the content within may not even be there, which is the best part. You pay to tilt yourself, my boy. That's the best one. Like, into the book of L's it goes. Man, MJ Holding Company has a whole damn chapter, but guess what? I'm making them rich. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll hit me up for that sponsorship and send me something with some stuff actually in it. That'd actually be pretty dumb. MJ Holding activates Pot of Greed, which allows them to draw 4 cards. It said you get blessings in card packs and take L's in PvP. I get blessings in PvP and take L's in packs. That's true, my boy. That's true. I don't have good lucks in duels, so that's why I try to make decks like as busted as I possibly can. Because I know when it comes, 2 things I fear in all Yu-Gi-Oh. 2 things that I always try to avoid anytime I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, no matter what format or game. I try to avoid the top deck situation because I know I'm not lucky. And because I know I'm not lucky, I just don't ever want to get in a situation where my luck is pitted against your luck, because I'm 99.9% sure your luck's going to beat me. And thing number 2 that I don't like doing in Yu-Gi-Oh is letting my opponent know that I am disgusted that we are going down to turn 15, turn 20, and I planned on you being dead in turn 4. That's the most irritating thing. You got a game-winning strategy. You got a damn win condition. You got all the cards you need. But for some reason, this guy just won't go. Like, you can't get his life to 0. You can't get every monster off board. It's always just a little something left. So you can do just enough to inconvenience you. And before you know it, it's turn 20 and you're both top decking to see who gets the monster. So basically, it's like coin flip time. All right. Heads. You lost, Dan. Fuck. So I just don't like that, my boy. But recently in the KG Cup, the recent duels burnt me out because tilt is super real. I feel you, my boy. So it looks like a motivated speaker with the side camera. Yes! You must believe in the BitConnect! BitConnect! You said motivational speaker, first thing comes to my mind is BitConnect. That's not good motivation. Just play Hazy Ninjas. Oh man. You know what's funny? I feel like honestly, now I'm gonna give you guys some honest opinion. Right now, I don't see a lot of people talking about the Hazy deck with the full stuff. And I honestly feel like if we go into this tournament, if we go into KC Cup right now, and people are sleeping on the deck, they're sleeping on it. That's an easy climb for everybody here. Everybody here. Me, you, second cam Dan, everybody here. Seriously. If everybody sleeps on the deck, we got advantage. If everybody plays the deck, I hope you got a second option. I hope you do. But I feel like they're sleeping on it. I feel like they're sleeping on the... Oh, Nani? Pay me, Skull Candies. I just realized it. Pay me, Skull Candy. Pay me now. Sorry, but Hazy have a bunch set of meh matchups, and I don't think Sylvans will be used that much. Okay, we'll see, my boy. I'll put it to you like this. And I'm only gonna give you my point of view. Everybody doesn't play like me, everybody doesn't do like me, right? But I told you guys I went on that like I went on vacation or whatever, right? When I went on vacation, I was going like no lie, man. I only got to play for like a day and a half. For the first day, I played with Hazy's and just blew through everybody. And that was a not as consistent deck back then, because nobody was playing it. Then everybody started playing it. I'm sorry. Everybody started playing the Fire Fist version. Then everybody started playing it. Then I switched to Gladiator Beast. But that one day I played Hazy's benefited me in the KC Cup. And you know why? Because it was a quick loss, quick victory. You're not playing in the KC Cup because you want to defeat every opponent. That's not the goal. The goal in the KC Cup is to win fast and lose fast. That's why I play Hazy's. because it's conservative on my time. People think I'm insane because I like to play Hazies. No, my boy. I only got a certain amount of time to play this fucking game in between editing, live streaming, and everything else. So your boy's time is like this. So if I play Casey Cup, I gotta get a valuable wins and losses. So which is why I play that. Because if you play anything else in these top duels, people aren't losing on the first turn. They're going turn 15, turn 20, turn 10. And if you spend 10 rounds with one dude, and I went and played 5 people, beat 3 and lost to 2, I got 3 points, you got 1 point. I'm higher than you. That's the point. That's why I play Hazy and Casey Cup. Not because it is the superior deck against all other decks. In the format in which we play the game, it is the best deck. You see what I'm saying? So if you got the time, you can invest it. But again, I'm just saying, this, you know, it's all about time. It's all about how much time you spent. That's what this game is about. Duel Links is all about time spent. Because in Duel Links, everything costs time. You want to get you some gems, costs time. You want to get that new character, it costs time. You want to get that new skill, it costs time. Everything costs time until it costs fucking money in Duel Links. So when you get into a duel, it's running out the clock. It's running out time. And you want to beat time. You don't want to beat your opponent. You want to beat time. You want valuable W's. You know what I'm saying? If I play 5 games in 3 minutes, I'm winning. If I play 1 game and it's taking 20 fucking minutes, I'm losing. That's why, like, if I'm playing a dude in the KC Cup and it's going on way too long, I'm gonna just quit. Like, and just move to the next dude. Like, it's just like, and that's literally how I qualified last time. So I'm like, I don't know where everybody else is, but that's how I qualified last time. Fast wins, fast losses. It's the best. It's like, but best deck now is as fast or slightly slower than Hazy's. Well, I don't know what you mean. Like, what's the best deck you're saying right now? What is the best deck? Like, are you saying Cyber Angel's our best deck? Because, I mean, Hazy can deal with that, and Hazy can be tilted by that. You know, it's like, everybody doesn't open like a god. I mean, what I'm curious to what you're saying the best deck is. Because if the best deck is something like Sylvan's, or the best deck is something like, I don't know, what, Fish? What, I mean, what is the best deck you're saying? I'm just saying, what's the best deck? I need to know. Hazy is faster than Ice Barriers with RNG on your side, I bet. I've never got to really play Ice Barriers, so I can't really tell you. He says, how about Cyber Angels is a good deck. So think about it like this. Okay, if I was to go and tell you what the best deck is for fast, this is really funny with the side view and the front view. This is really funny. If I was to say that what's the best decks, right? If you just asked me what my opinion was, the best decks for KC Cup is Cyber Angels, because it wins fucking fast. It can win on the second turn, guaranteed. And I'm saying Hazy's. Never miss Hazy's. I'm saying Hazy's. And when I'm saying Hazy's, I'm saying maxed out with Firestorm Vassals, Earth Armor Ninjas, Diatheriums. I'm saying maxed out. But I don't know, what other games, what other decks? Oh, Mass Heroes, that's another good one. Mass Heroes, another great one. So I'm just thinking of cards that can strictly kill you on turn 2, no bullshit. Like, just turn 2, I opened up these cards, I don't gotta go search for nothing, I don't gotta wait a turn. I opened up, it's turn 2, you set a card face down, this game is over. Only deck that I know that can do that off rip, off jump, is Hazy and Cyber Angels. And maybe Mass Heroes if they can get a second monster out and that monster that's face down is weak. But it's like, I don't know. That's just how I think about it. And it worked for me last time when I only had a day and a half to play. Flying, I think I flew for like 4 or 8 hours, something like that, 8 or 6 hours I flew. And I was jet lagged. Sleepy, and played for basically like I was saying a day and a half, but I'm only saying a day and a half because I was just around for a day and a half. Of course, I didn't play for 24 hours. I don't know. Maybe I got 8 hours of gaming in, but for the time that I spent, it was valuable. That's all I can really say. He said, you look sexy on the side view. Thank you. Cyber, you said your boy turned one a cyber angel with aliens, and you can do that with aliens. It's a possibility. So we all know 5-head turbo wins all the 5-head turbo. That's insane. Like Hazy's can win, as any deck can win. Yeah, it's just true with every deck. Yeah, but generally Hazy have a hard time with CA and Archfiends. True. If they and that's another thing. Let's just say now let me say this, right? Let's say I went and now I'm gonna tell you from my point of view. If I go into the KC Cup, right, and let's say I brought Hazy's. When I bring Hazy's and I play my first 5 games, if my first 5 games are like this, Cyber Angels, Archfiends, or any combination in any order, then I gotta change the deck because that's what they're playing right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have an alternative. But if that's not what they're playing right now, I'm gonna keep playing until I run into that brick wall. And I could get 100 victories between then and there. But it all depends on what people are playing. And you really don't know until you get into the duels. Cause I don't mean to be funny, but last KC Cup, I thought it was gonna be nothing but CA. I asked everybody, what are you experiencing? CA. When I got in there, I faced Dinos, other Hazy decks. CA was like few and far between, but everything else was just Animal House. So everybody, you gotta think about that too. Everybody that's playing Duel Links, that's in stage 2, is not a god. You can outplay some of these dudes. So there's skill, there's matchup, there's knowing the deck. There's a lot of factors in KC Cup. That's why I love KC Cup. It's just such a good format, I guess. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna leave right at the top of the hour. So I'm gonna answer questions and talk to you guys for like 8 more minutes. Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like, but it's easy to get 3 monsters. Yeah, it's true. I could see, I mean, I could definitely see it, but I mean, that's why I went out there and I played with the Hazies. Like if you want a good example of how like I would play the KC Cup, when that live stream, I know most of you guys are there because the people who show up for this stream are the people who show up for those streams. But if you saw how I played in the stage 1 KC Cup with the Hazies, I took a lot of L's early on. But the L's that I took early on, I just, in my mind, I was thinking, okay, like, is this deck an anomaly or is this deck a trend? You know, that's the thing that I try to figure out after each match. Is this an anomaly or is this a trend? Something else that helps me in KC Cup, I write the fucking decks down that I played against and if I won or lost and what killed me. Because, and again, this is going a little deep. But if I play Cyber Angels as my first duel and I lost because I didn't draw my combo, and then I played Cyber Angels in my last duel and I won because he didn't draw his combo, that tells me that I'm not equipped to defeat a Cyber Angel deck. But if I play against a Cyber Angel deck and on his first turn he summoned Saphira and he went to plus his hand up and he did not summon Saphira at 35 and I responded with 3 Hazies, then guess what that means? I'm doing pretty good right now. And if I start playing people and they start dropping Saphira at 3,700 right off bat, then I know that people are starting to get used to Hazies. And just like Wall of D, like I was telling you guys about Wall of D, you just got to play it. They're going to play around it. So let's say Hazies become prevalent and everybody and their mom is playing Hazy, right? If everybody's playing Hazy, the Cyber Angel players are going to say, easy money. I'm just going to summon Dakini at 3,700 on the first turn. GG. But then that Cyber Angel player is going to come up against a dude with an Econ. Dinotherium Econ, you're dead. Then he'll never do it again. Then he comes up against me. He's going to play Saphira, and I'm going to punish him with 3 Hazy Beasts. So, you know, mind games. KC Cup is a lot, man. It is a lot of stuff to think about. If you really get into it, it's a lot of stuff to think about. And if you're passionate about Duel Links like me, once you start thinking about it, you're going to get so hyped and excited because it's not just about bringing one deck. It's about having multiple decks ready. And I think right now, I'm going in with Geargia and Hazy. Because last time I went in with Gladiator Beast and Hazy. And the reason why I did Glad Beast and Hazy is because Hazy was my beatdown, Gladiator Beast was my control. and I like to play to my strengths. I play beatdown and control decks very well. So that's what I like to play towards. I don't play burn very well. I don't play shenanigans all that well, but beatdown decks and control decks I normally do really well with. So I went in last time Gladiator Beast, Hazies. This time I'm going Geargia, Hazies. And if Geargia and Hazy are getting tilted, both of them, then I'm gonna have to retool a new strategy. But Geargia Hazy is my best bet, my boy. Let me know, my boy. Let me know in the comments like what sets you guys are. I'm about to scroll up and read some of these comments and go down real quick. So, holy shit, you in 3D? Yeah, my boy. Extra thick. The Hazies literally have one monster over 33,000, and it's only with 3 monsters. My boy, but it's easy to summon 3 monsters. You watch me do it. Like I don't have to argue that. And if I want to have more than 3,000 attack, you can customize it by adding more beasts with higher levels and higher attack. It's plenty of fire monsters with high attack that you can tech in, like but I just don't do that because when I build a deck for YouTube specifically, I try to build it as generic as possible, but keep the engines intact. But people don't see that. All people see is UR and they don't have it. So it's like whatever. But I like to make sure that when I build something it's very generic. I'm not just gonna come on YouTube and just give you all my techniques. Then what's gonna be left for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm gonna blardo, my boy. I can't give you everything, but I can give you 99.999999999%. And then I got that secret, combo jutsu for if everybody just so happened to be playing Archfiends that day, I'm gonna have to change it, my boy. I gotta just change the deck. Like Dark World should be the best for the time and the money it takes to complete it. Dark World should be the best, but it's not the best because of RNG. I think that's my personal opinion. I think because RNG sucks. Say you say finally you just now got a 3rd econ, my boy. Congrats. YouTube is eating ass. The stream keeps giving me L's. The stream is giving you L's. He said YouTube is eating ass. That's terrible. Said the power of the cube may send you packing. The bills have the power of the cube may send you packing. The bills been racking. These wallets it be sacking. Its quality sequentially lacking. I don't know why I got tongue-tied on that. Ballin' 2K for style. Thanks for that, my boy. My other boy did come through with his other dank poem. He said, what do you think about Red Eyes in KC Cup? People said it's trash, but everybody was playing it the last day. I don't know. I don't know why people say Red Eyes is trash. Red Eyes is one of the most reliable decks in the format. Think about it. You got a card that can search out a trap that summons a monster from the grave. The spell card puts that monster in the grave. Then you got draw power support for that deck. Then you can play any kind of tech you want in the deck because the deck basically runs itself. That's why Red Eyes were so dangerous back in the day, because you could play whatever plus Red Eyes. Like, even if you was insane, you could play that B that halves attack with Red Eyes. Think about that. You flip Spirit, you bring back Red Eyes, summon that B, cut any random monster in half, run it over. There's room for that because you're playing Red Eyes and you got all these nice free summons, especially zombies. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people would say that Red Eyes is bad. But Red Eyes is good. Like, it's a good deck. It's very consistent. What is RNG? It's a random number generator, my boy. Oh, Tony came through. He said, for KC Cups, he said, I'm running Beaver Warrior Turbo. Beaver Warrior Turbo. That's insane, my boy. I'm KC14 using aliens. Got to get in there, my boy. So you tried Felgran yet? Oh, yeah, I've tried Felgran. Felgran's really good, but I haven't made anything that's absolutely broken with Felgran. Like, what do you think? Mass Heroes is great. I think Mass Heroes, I want to say, like, remember when Ninjas came out? Well, actually, yeah, let me put it like this. Remember when Decade played Ninjas last year? I think it was the KC Cup? Yeah. Remember when Decade played Ninjas and nobody was ready for that? Like, like just nobody knew what ninjas really was, and like they like kind of had like, I guess like an inclination of it, but like Decay played ninjas and it was that effective. This deck reminds me of how ninjas are super effective without the flaws. So what are the flaws of ninjas? You gotta have a monster on the board. You gotta have basically a dude with a high level. So you needed like your other dude, your that red ninja dude, who's like basically vanilla, did nothing. And then you had a trap card that was way too slow. Now you got a quick play spell that can summon a monster the same way that Transformation did, but then the monster that is summoned can activate can go get another one from his deck for free, and then you can play that in the same turn. Oh no, you can't. No. It says once per turn, sorry. But oh boy can attack direct. It's what? Like, what do you mean you can replenish the hand for free? It's good. It's just good. So I don't know. I think if anything else, if I was to pick a deck that I would say that would just be destroying everything that's in the meta right now, I would kind of put my money on Mass Heroes, because they can attack direct for 32. They can attack direct in general. They can summon a monster from their extra deck for free. They can have potentially 4 or 5 attacks in one turn. Depending on how the deck is built, they have fusions that can either clear the board with 5,000 attack or set up the board so that they can get card advantage off the Destiny Hero monsters. It's just, they have a lot of options. Like, that seems like, to me, like a good deck that can go to turn 20 or can win at turn 2. So I think that's why Mass Heroes is the best, like could be one of the best decks, because it can win at the last turn and it can win at the bottom turn. It doesn't really matter because it can always recover because you got Celestial Engrave, and then it can always explode because you have Mass Change. So it's just a good deck, man. That's why I want 3. If I had 3, I would be playing the Mass Change in the Casey Cup. If I get one, I will be playing it in the Casey Cup. But I just got to get it, my boy. The heroes are super nuts. It's just really good. Said double ankle face cam OP greetings. Make the review of Duel Meter? What's the Duel? Oh, you mean what do I think of the Duel Meter? I love the Duel Meter, my boy. Say you can use Mass Change. Oh, you can use Mass Change more than once? It's busted. Fuck it. I thought it was limited. Never mind. You can use it more than once. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, actually, I do need a second Anki. That's another thing. I don't have the second Anki, and I don't have the third Mass Change. And that would be pretty nuts. Do you think ninjas will ever make a comeback? I'm not really sure, because 3-star demo was a big piece as to why ninjas was so good. So I don't really know. I remember Decade made like a ninja deck shortly after the ninja deck got nerfed. And I remember that it just never took off with like the meta. Like it never took off with like people who like to just play meta decks. I kind of feel like the community in most things, like not just Yu-Gi-Oh! In most things kind of consists of these kind of people. You got the people who like to just follow the meta regardless of what the meta is. So they're kind of like neutral. They don't care. Like whatever it is, they'll play it. You know, whatever's good. Then you got the people that like to tinker with stuff and just, you know, play whatever, but they're still competitive. And then I think you got the people who just, I don't know, like they're super set on playing whatever the top meta deck is. Like these people over here might play anything out of 1, 2, or 3. Let's say top tier 1, 2, and 3, right? But these people will only play tier 1 and will never play anything else. So let's just say tier 1 is Cyber Angels. These guys play Cyber Angels. These guys play Cyber Angels. It makes it really easy for this guy. But let's say this guy plays Cyber Angels, but this guy plays ninjas for some reason. It might be tough for this guy. You know? But I kind of feel like when these metas form, there's always like a big cluster of people that push the meta forward. And I feel like those are like your tier 1 players that just only play tier 1 decks. And they push that meta forward and they push the trend forward, and then people follow suit. And then if you're smart, you can look at that and say, okay, if everybody moved to the left, if I move a little bit to the right, then I can come out on top in this gauntlet of KC Cup. But, you know, it depends. These people just, you know, getting in there. I don't even know if Sylvans are gonna, like, I honestly don't know what people are gonna do with the Sylvans, but it's gonna be pretty weird. Let me see. So did you know that Merrick events coming back mid-April? I remember hearing something like that, but I didn't know. It says they're also giving a different card that people already have raw. That's pretty sweet. If they give us spear, if they give us spear mode raw, that's gonna be great, because I think you can tribute your opponent's monsters with that, and then it comes back the second turn. It's pretty nuts. Gear Gear won last week's Meta Weekly. Ties that tilt. Yeah, Gear Gears are pretty nuts. And if you don't play the Meta Weekly, you should take a look at the Meta Weekly. The Meta Weekly, if nothing else, is gonna tell you, especially the day it's uploaded. Like, if let's say Decay uploads Meta Weekly on a Monday, that fucking Monday, if you playing in Legend trying to go to KOG, all the decks are gonna be the #1 deck out of that. #1 and #2 most of the time. It's really funny. It's just like that all the time. You see that a lot in Legend, and maybe you might see that in Platinum too. People trying to get out of Animal Planet, but it's always funny. Like, so, but you know, it is what it is. That's it. Says that Paladin and Felgran said attack Archbrave, plays Ruins of Divine Dragon Lords, activate Ruins, send Divine Dragon Arch, attribute the token, and then Felgran special summon Archbrave from the grave. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. But you can only have one of that spell. You kind of need some extras. So way too much draw power and milling. So do you think? Oh no, I read past those already. Let me see. Go down a little bit. All right. Well, I guess it just updated my chat to the thing. Okay. It says Duel Links. Is it pay to win? I don't think that it's pay to win, but I think Duel Links, just like any other trading card game, requires focus. And as a person who wouldn't, like, speaking like personally and honestly, if I played this game and I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would probably have like 2 decks. Like, I wouldn't have like I wouldn't spend so much money on this. Like, I would be like, okay, I like 1 deck, and I'm gonna play the 1 deck, and I'm gonna take it to KLG every month. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna get a new deck. So like I told you before, I played last season in the KC Cup Gladiator Beast and Hazy Flame. That's probably the 2 decks that I would have. So coming up to this KC Cup, what am I gonna play? Well, Gladiator Beasts are out right now, so I might invest my free-to-play gems on the Gear Gear cards. So now I got Gear Gear and Hazy going into the KC Cup. That's how I would play free-to-play, truly. If I was playing, I would have 1 or 2 decks. I would not have every deck. I wouldn't buy from every box. I would only buy from a box if I desperately needed a card. That's it. I'd be stacking those 500 gems every time I got it. Every time. Only if I thought I really needed it would I spend the gems. But, you know, but it's different now because, you know, I don't, you know, I just, you know, I'm doing YouTube. So what are your thoughts on brand new Duel Links players? Like, do you think they actually have a chance to succeed without spending all their money on these packs? I would say a brand new Duel Links player should take advantage of all the free gems that they can get early on and complete and then, like I said, everything costs time in this game. Take the time or weekend to kind of just sit and chill for like a weekend or whatever. Oh, the battery's dead. I'm about to go get the other battery. Ooh. I was saying, take the time to sit and chill for the weekend. I mean, you could turn on some dank YTDan streams, and and do all the free stuff. Like, go level up your characters, go and get the gems. You know, go do all that stuff. Collect all the gems, research all the decks, and go into practice mode and practice playing the deck, or ask a friend to use their account and practice playing the deck. And if you really feel like that's the deck you want to invest your gems in, pay the gems and keep saving your gems and keep saving them. That'd be my best advice for a new player. I think if a new player comes in to the game and for whatever reason they kind of get like I could imagine how you could be overwhelmed as a new player. I mean, you come in to Duel Links because Tommy Two Shoes over here told you should try it, so you try it. Then you go out there to try the game and you get wrecked because you don't have any good cards. Then you go online and there's thousands of videos of all these decks. Then you go in a damn store and there's hundreds of cards to get and you got a few thousand gems. So you spend all your gems in the wrong fucking box. You don't get anything meta relevant, and then you scream that the game is unfair and unfriendly to free to play. I see how that could happen. But what you gotta do, you gotta, I know it's hard because it's hard for me to do it. You gotta kind of rein back the excitement. Take your excitement back and try to think of it analytically. And I got 5,000 gems. What is the best value for 5,000 gems? And you shouldn't just ask a random YouTuber, hey, random YouTuber, what should I get with my 5,000 gems? Because that's bad. Because like I tell people all the time, Hazy's work for me. I play Hazy's very well. I can play and duel that deck out of a paper bag. But everybody can't pilot the deck the way I pilot. So if I tell you spend your 5,000 gems on Hazy's, that could be a waste for you because you could be ass with the deck. So you should play to your strengths. Figure out what it is that you know how to play. Figure out what you like to play. Because especially if you free to play, you better like that deck. You better like it. Because you ain't about to get another one. And then play with that shit, my boy. You got to do it, my boy. Let me roll back. It says, I like this. I'm watching Breakfast Club. it's the Yugi Breakfast Club, my boy. Said all I know I learned from Dan. I appreciate it, my boy. Do dual school missions and you get 600 to 800 gems right there, dual school missions. And somebody told me check my free to play privilege because I didn't do it. And you know why I didn't do it? Because I don't want to spend the time. Every time I look at it, I'll be like, I just don't want to spend the time. But new players are at a disadvantage because, I mean, like, Mine I Shot said, new players are at a disadvantage. What are new player disadvantage? Zero knowledge on the game. It's like there's a laundry list of other disadvantages, but no knowledge on the game is your biggest disadvantage. If you don't know what's going on, if you don't know about all these skills, if you don't know about the format, if you don't know about how and why people do certain things, if you don't know about the input lag, so you can kind of guess your opponent's back row, if you don't know all that kind of stuff, you're at a huge disadvantage. But then everything else is kind of locked behind time and money. So, still disadvantage though. But the knowledge piece is the biggest disadvantage. But you can get up on that on YouTube. It'll just take you some time. I feel like Konami needs to limit cards that are in a box. No, just free-to-play cards. You mean like they have like a free-to-play section in a box, and then like a regular purchase, you're saying? So it's like this side of the box you can buy for gems, and this side of the box you can buy for money. If that's what you're saying, I don't think they should do that. People would hate that. I know people would be disgusted if they saw that. They'd be like, Konami, you're just trying to get our pockets. And I would kind of feel that way too, because if you made certain cards cost no money and certain cards cost money, I feel like by doing that, you are literally pushing people in a bad direction. But what they should do, what Konami should do, Konami, if you're listening, create a structure deck that is based on the previous 2 metas. So 2 metas ago. Okay? So hold on to my idea, my boys. Hold on. Konami, you implement this idea, I want to check. Hook me up. Look, and if you don't want to give me a check, guess what? We can negotiate, my boys. Good idea. Okay, listen. Cyber Angels was the top deck. It's still top deck in my opinion, but it's the top deck, right? And we went all this time just discussed it with Cyber Angels. Then they nerfed it and they changed it and it's still good. Imagine if Konami released a structure deck with half of everything you needed. Like it had one Senju, one Sonic Bird, 2 Dakinis, 2 Ben 10, 2 IRL, what else? Ben 10, IRL, 2 Dakinis, Machine Angel Ritual, whatever else you need. But the URs are at least one each. And they sold that at a premium. People would buy that. Because it's a meta deck that's pretty much already done. And they could buy it and just be done with it. They don't got to grind or anything. I think that'd be a great idea. Because if they told me that a Sylvan deck was available, and this was 2 months from now, and Sylvans weren't meta relevant anymore, but I didn't have the Sylvan cards, I would buy that structure deck because I know that decks that used to be meta relevant come back eventually. So let's say it was $30. Would you pay $30 for half of a deck and you didn't have any other URs in that deck and the deck was pretty much complete? I might do that. I don't know. But it would just depends. Because if they did that and they sold it from the previous metas, you'll have more competitive players. Because there's a lot of good players that just don't got the money for the cards. So they just, like, forget it. Like, I'm not about to grind gems or pay money for digital crap. But if they came in and there was a structure deck Cyber Angel available, and they had a couple of cards you needed, and you could buy packs for the rest, that might be a deal. I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Let me see. I'm gonna roll back and see. Actually, yeah, they could call it budget. They could call it budget structures. They're probably not gonna call nothing catchy like budget meta. They call it budget structures. It's like, did you hear that the TCG YouTubers made a tournament? What do you think about that? You said the TCG? Oh, like the YouTubers next thingy, something like that. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think stuff like that is real cool. I think we could definitely do the same for Duel Links. But okay, now this is weird. I know I'm gonna say this. I don't know if anybody else said this, but I personally, like, I don't see why there's a divide between the two. Like, I kind of can feel like after I saw the disease video or whatever, and I went down to the comments and started reading comments, I can feel a divide between both sides. I kind of want to do something to bring that together, because I kind of think that that's silly. That's like, I'm a fucking nerd and you're a fucking nerd, but you get bullied all the time, so you come and fucking bully me. Why would you do that? We're both fucking nerds. Let's team up and bully the bully. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, that's not happening. But I'm saying, like, basically what I'm saying is, we are both playing Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just two different forms. One is a master format, one is a speed format. Combine! Let's combine. Let's get together and exceed. Let's exceed. Let's exceed. Let's link. Let's fusion. Let's get tilted. Let's go. So, what are the best budget decks for stage 2? I'm not sure, like, what you mean when you say budget, because a lot of people always get triggered when you talk about budget. Because when I'm talking about budget, I don't mean my budget. I mean a budget that anybody can afford. That's how I see it. And I think that if you really, really wanted it, I think that if you can, a budget deck is a Gear Gear deck. I think Gear Gear is something you should really invest in. It's really, really good. The Konami needs to phase out old boxes. Says I'm gonna be tight if I'm a new player trying to pull Sonic Bird and pull 1600 SR. Oh yeah, you'd be disgusted. Actually, yes. Get rid of the old boxes. Implement new meta starter decks. Move forward. That would be pretty fucking sweet. That's a good idea. So Relinquish Harpy's Hunting Ground was very strong. Yeah, in the first meta. Relinquish Harpy Hunting Ground with Relinquish. Don't forget the boy. Pretty good. So sell me a good deck. YouTuber Auto Duel Tournament. That would be pretty nut. That would be pretty funny, my boy. Like, so I'm free to play. So I'm a free to play dude. Oh wait, he says I have money, but I love to grind and practice the game with handicaps on. So I'm a free to play dude. hey, if you're enjoying that and you're saving your cash, then you're double winning. He said, but me personally, I hate grinding. I hate grinds. I hate grinding. So if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it. He said, I play this other card game. He said, where if you unlock a card from an orb, you can craft more for a cost. Duel Links should do that. That's a great idea. Are you talking about Hearthstone? Because I think Hearthstone did that, and I thought that was really cool. Back when I used to play that. Hearthstone's the only game. Hearthstone, if I never play Hearthstone, I probably would never play Duel Links, because Hearthstone got me to come up out of $50. And if you guys, let's see, you guys might think differently of me because I put a lot of myself out on YouTube about Yu-Gi-Oh! And I spend money on Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't really spend money on anything else. I am very, 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 very cheap. But I only spend money on stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's what I spend my money on. I mean, you can't hold it forever. I mean, one day I'm going to hit the graveyard and then money ain't going to mean nothing. So I spend it on Yu-Gi-Oh! Said, I love to see... Oops, it just updated. So I love to see you playmaker, guns to Chaz, etc. all tilt. we all need to tilt together, my boy. So you gonna do a sub soon, my boy? I mean, I can do the dank dojo. I guess let me just put. Everybody's been asking about that. I'm gonna officially say, how about this? We're gonna do a dank dojo on Friday, and if I forget, remind me. But we're gonna do a dank dojo on Friday, my boy. You'll wreck my Hazys, my boy. You probably will. Sylvans are pretty cheap. Sylvans are cheap too. Okay, here's a good rule of thumb. If you're looking for a budget deck, if the components of the budget deck are SRs, if the most expensive components of the budget deck are SRs and maybe one or none for the URs, that's probably an affordable, easily accessible budget deck. But if a budget deck contains any URs, it might be a problem for you, especially if it's not in the mini box. I dually streamed earlier today, my boy. I'm sorry. It's been a while. You know, it has been a while, but I haven't noticed it like that. Like, it's funny, like when I'm making these videos, like some videos are planned, like the Jiren video and all that stuff, like that was planned. But other videos aren't planned. And when I'm working on a planned video versus an unplanned video, or a planned stream versus an unplanned stream, things kind of look and feel different, and kind of I wake up in the morning with a different motivation. So a lot of the most recent times I've been, you know, every time the KC Cup come around, I always like to give you guys some spicy technology to help y'all hit that next level. I did that before with a Weevil deck. I did that before, well, yeah, Hazy's last time and Hazy's this time. I always like to bring something real cheesy that nobody else is playing that you guys can hit the stage 2 with and tilt people. I really like that, and I take pride when people send me their victory badges or their Yahoos or whatever. Like, it makes me feel good that I was able to give somebody the tools to deliver a spicy ale. So, you know, and then, you know, I'm all about style points, my boy. So when you show up with that Hazy Never Miss deck and then you style points on them, it's like glorious. Like this one guy sent me a tweet earlier today. He had double mana core on somebody. It was hilarious. He had double mana core after, was it Walla D? Something happened. Double mana core after Walla D. Hilarious. Laughed my ass off. Made old boy disgusted. Instant rage quit. I loved it. I really enjoyed it, my boy. I really do. He said, okay, he said, I'm going to use my favorite YouTube decks. Said, what you bringing into stage 2? I'm bringing into Hazy. I'm bringing Hazy and I'm bringing Geargia, but I'm leading with Hazy until Hazy gets tilted, and then I'm switching back to Gear. I'm switching to Geargia. I said, I got competitive gym nights to test against your Hazys. Well, my boy, you said gym nights. You said gym nights. I hope you're not using no bamboo swords to get dank direct attacks, my boy. Let me see. Says any main box deck with SRs or lower, yeah, is a budget deck. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, my boy. Said looks like NWA Yu-Gi-Oh. He said yeah. He said but no. He said but no one plays Gwent. Oh, I guess maybe I missed that. Said do you rap? Said I got a beat. No, I don't. I do not rap, my boy. My brother raps actually. Said Dan, said these decisions are great. Said I would love if you could do it more. Oh, you know these discussion videos? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, if you guys like discussion videos, yeah, why not? I don't mind doing discussion videos. Maybe I will do discussion videos and I'll do it with 2 cameras and be like, and then someone's gonna be like, the fuck is this, bro? Why 2 cams? And then I'm gonna be like, why not? That would be so fucking funny. And stuff like that happens all the time. Says I'm bringing in the salt to stage 2. Do you think it's finally safe to drop Genzo? They're not gonna put Genzo in this game, and they gave us all that paleo crap. Not right now. They need to put something in the game. I don't know when they're gonna put in Genzo, but when I saw the paleos showing up, I kind of figured either there's gonna be more paleos or no Genzo. I don't personally see Genzo coming up, but I mean, maybe. We'll see. What's going on, kidding? What's going on, my boy? Said I'm guessing I need to use balance or restart to play a Rome Mages because I'm playing balance right now. Yeah, when I played the Rome Mages and I was using the 5,000 point life point boost. I know everybody does that, and y'all know me. I don't like to just jump on what everybody was doing, but that particular skill set and deck combination, I mean, it was just too good to just like say, all right, well, I'm gonna play something different because I want to see what else works. I mean, I was like, that clearly is a skill that you need because 5,000 life points to get your effect started off. But every time I did that, I would either brick or my life points get damaged, and now they're less than my opponent. And now I'm like, well, shit, my abilities are all gone. So that's why I'd rather just be at 4 Gs and do balance or restart. And I'm really starting to like restart better than balance because the RNG just sucks. It says, oops, just skipped a whole bunch of comments. I'm just reading down here slow. It says, I built an anti-Hazy Girgia deck. Good luck. If you built an anti-Hazy Girgia deck, I have an idea of kind of what that looks like. If you did that, my boy, and if everybody did that, I would not want to run a Girgia mirror match. I hate mirror matches. So what would I probably play? I would probably play something heavy. Like let's say Girgia's just got disgusting and just took off. It was nasty. I'm switching to Duel Standby Taya maybe. I might actually, if Girgia's go, okay, this is my prediction. If Girgia goes in, and I'm talking about the Girgia deck where you fucking summon a whole bunch of fucking monsters on the first turn with that 2,000 card. I think I know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna keep that tilt a secret, my boy. You might see that in the video. I think I know what I'm gonna do. But if the world turns to fucking Girgia, oh, Haida. That's all I got to say. If that's all that's in this tournament, they all lose. If that's all that's there, I'm gonna punish them hard for playing that deck. If that's all that's there. But I highly doubt it. But if that's the case, it's gonna be some hard punishes. It's gonna be some hard punishes, my boy. My boy said, my boy, Y2 cams. I was opening this earlier. But I opened this. I was gonna end the stream in a couple of minutes. I was opening these cards. How to counter Paleo? You gotta blow up that back row, or lock it down with Sing Sang Hu. If Paleo gets out of hand, tech in Sing Sang Hu. Cause you play Sing Sang Hu against Paleo, the deck is done. Because they will not, because you got to think about it like this. You activate Sing Sang Hu and you brick 2 cards. That Paleo player will not set a 3rd card or play a 3rd card because they need to have their spells and traps open. But if they do, lock it up again, my boy, and you'll get you a nice rage quit. Because I'll definitely be playing 2, if, again, that'll also work against Geargias too. Sing Sang Hu. Run 2 Sing Sang Hus. Don't run 3, run 2. Because you can keep 1 spell or trap zone open for yourself, and Sing Sang Hu can take all 3 of their zones. So run Sing Sang Hu. That'll get rid of Geargia in their back row. That's going to get rid of Paleozoic's back row. It's going to get rid of anybody's back row. Now you got to look out, though, in Paleo. They do run the Witch, though. So you might catch that Witch fire. But hopefully, whenever you did that, like, you're playing something where you can, like, win quickly after you do that. Like, you know, you can't do that and then sit on it for 5 turns and expect to win. You're going to lose. So what do you think? When do you think they'll add 5Ds? I don't know. I think the synchros are coming next, though. So hopefully they add it before this summer. I hope so. I like that your decks don't rely on last gamble like guns. Well, to be 100% fair, if I had last gamble last year, I might have had a couple decks. But I just don't got it. Ice Barriers is a good choice. A win fast deck. Nobody will see it coming. It's a perfect tilter. Ice Barriers is a pretty good thing. Any idea when Arcana will return? I need to unlock him bad. I heard that he was coming up Battle City-ish. I'm not sure. Whenever that is, I'm not really sure. Like, can you make a Diablos and the knee spell token deck? I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard of that. I have to look it up. I've never heard of a Diablos deck. Needle Sealing is being slept on hard. Yeah, it is. But it depends on your deck, though. It really depends on your deck. And it also depends on what people are playing in the meta. So if I went into the meta and they were all playing Geargia, maybe Needle Sealing. Maybe. Who knows? I'm going too fast. You said don't Google it. Wait, what not to Google? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go back. Dan, he said, I know what you will play if Geargia Ties gets popular. Don't expose me. I'm gonna end up on Keemstar. What does Dan plan to play when Geargia gets popular? Roll it. I'm gonna tilt the shit out of him. I can't wait. I can't wait to play my secret deck. And if you zoom in right there, Dan's gonna play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Power Cube. Synchro was the best format. Let me think. Actually, Synchro was my last format. I didn't quit because of formats. I quit because of life. Because I got married. But I didn't quit because of format. So Synchro, I had a lot of fun when Synchros came out. So I can't, you know what? I won't lie. Actually, the Synchro format made me go watch 5Ds. I had so much fun. See, the funny thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know that a lot of their stuff is all about marketing because they're clearly trying to get people's attention. I would never be interested in getting back into the physical card game if it wasn't for Duel Links. And I wouldn't have never watched 5Ds if it wasn't for Synchro Monsters. So, I don't know. Pretty funny. Yeah, Synchro did pave the way for future formats, my boy. You run Rival... Said you run a Rivals in Geargia? No. But... I'm gonna just tell y'all this real quick. I haven't seen anybody doing this, but I'm gonna just tell y'all. I've been experimenting with this deck. It's basically an ancient gear deck, but I'm playing a Rivals in it. It's absolutely hilarious to play a Rivals and be like, come forward, ancient gear golem. And then they get nice and tilted. I love it. Let me see. Do I still got that? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I still got it. I got it around. Is this it? Oh yeah, okay, look. I'm gonna show it to you. Some secret tech for the boys, okay? Secret tech only for the boys. Only for the boys for this stream. Alright, watch this. Can your ancient gears do this? Let me get my cell phone out of here. Where's that? Oof. Alright. Oof. Here we go. Alright, take a look at this deck. Now, it's not hard to see the strategy. But the problem with the deck is, you know, obviously drawing the right cards. But when you get the right cards, it's fucking game. So, you got this card, Ancient Gear Golem. Y'all know what it does. Piercing, can't activate cards in battle step. But then I'm using this card, Mecha Phantom Beast. When you flip this card, you can get the 2 little plane tokens. You can tribute them off for your Ancient Gear Golem. Because people don't attack face downs anymore because they think they're fucking Sylvans. And when you do that, that leaves your Ancient Gear Castle with 2 counters on it. And we play a Rivals, my boy. Surprise, Ancient Gear Golem in that ass. Econ, never. Sylvans, never. Try it out. I'm right now, I'm experimenting with this. Only reason I haven't made a video is because I haven't gotten it to the point where I feel like it's consistent enough for me to put it out there and just tell everybody. But I don't think it's consistent enough for me. I don't know, like, because a lot of times, like, you open up and you get 1, 2, 3, 1. He's like, what? Like, what the fuck? How? Like, how'd you get 3 golems in a castle? Yeah, I got nothing. Then you lose. But some games you open 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just be like, good lord. So, I don't know. I really like this a lot. I love this deck a lot. And that's also a good idea. He said, what Ancient Gear work? That's how this deck started off, ironically. It started off as an Gear deck with the middle-aged mech skill. But I found out that I'm better off just playing fucking Gears by themselves. Because the Ancient Gear Golems brick really fucking hard. So that's why. Oh yeah, we do need that Chaos Sorcerer. That would be pretty cool. Counter Fairies? Probably not. Probably not. So if Gears get popular, said I'm gonna be using an elephant, boy. you tripping, my boy. You tripping. So is C stealth attack worth making? A lot of people are playing C stealth attack and still doing pretty good, but the thing I notice about C stealth attack is most people start off with the monster C stealth attack and no protection, no Karibo, no back row, no nothing. And in this meta, you can't really afford to have no protection. The only reason I'm confident to play something like Hazy is because they can't be targeted. So that's inherent protection on its own. But every deck doesn't have that. So it's like, I don't like C stealth attack personally because I don't like being vulnerable for 1 turn. Or vulnerable to the point if I remove my monster to save it, I'm opening myself up for a direct attack to lose. I just don't like that. I wish they would put Monarchs in this game. How about Gear Gen X? Gear Gen X? That's a nice combination, but I don't know how functional that would be. Because I would imagine I would draw into Gen X army when I got 3 Gears on board and can't do anything with it. Like in my mind, that's what I would see. So I probably wouldn't do that. When I build decks, I like to try to make them top deck friendly, which is why I don't like this deck. Which is why I don't like this Ancient Gear deck. Because it's not top deck friendly. That's why I don't like this deck. Because it's like situational cards, gimmick cards. It's like, I don't really like this because it's not top deck friendly. But it could be top deck friendly if you got Ancient Gear Castle on board. But I am about to get out of here, my boys. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. That's just something I'm working on. And that's just something I've been tinkering with. I always like to just tinker with something. But I really like this Ancient Gear deck. I really want to make it work. But honestly, the problem is in this is twofold. One, bricks, because it's Ancient Gears. Two, the back row has changed from what it used to be, and people are starting to stop playing Wall of D in favor for chainable cards, which leans into Hazy's favor, just saying. But I do gotta go, my boy, for now. But I will return at the same Duel channel, at the same Duel time. What? Did I really go for 40 minutes? I talked for 40 damn minutes. I was like, I'm gonna get out of here. I talked for 40 minutes. Who does that? Who does that? I gotta get out of here for real though, my boys. Thanks y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This mini powered box and cheese ball grinning Exodia. Exodia, do you have anything to say? Kill me, for I am an abomination. Okay. Sleep. Sleep, precious Exodia. Alright, my boys, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Oh, I forgot to read off the chat, my boys. I mean, not the chat, the donations. My boy came through, billionaire dude from Canada, came through with 5 Canadian bucks. Or loonies? Aren't they called loonies? I call them Canadian bucks because I think that just sounds funnier. Oh, and I think I did show you what I pulled. It says, for Casey Cup, so I'm running that Beaver Warrior Turbo. My boy Tony came through. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I say it again. Let me say goodbye to some of you boys in the chat. Oh, and don't forget, I'm going to be streaming God of War later on tonight. But it's going to be on Twitch. And I'm going to make one of those videos like, surprise, I'm streaming on Twitch. And then people are going to come on Twitch and be like, play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, sorry, I'm slaying ancient beasts from Greek. And they're going to say, and I'm going to say, I'm about to get out of here, my dog. Let's see. It says, remember, it says, I remember when you said you were leaving 8 minutes ago. That's my ass off. It happens all the time, my boy. It happens all the time. I'm leaving in 8 minutes. 3 hours later. But I seriously gotta go this time. So, have a good one. Catch me with some God of War tonight. And then, I don't know. I wanna kind of play through God of War and complete it because I've never played it before. And I also want to get ready to play God of War, the new one, when it comes out. And also, I want to get used to playing on Twitch again. So all these things is why I'm streaming later on tonight. The only thing that can make me hold the L is some bad news later on today. But I'm planning on good news. So that's it. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, keep it dank. But the other camera's off though.